Good morning. Welcome to the session. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And what about you?
I'm fit as a fiddle. Thank you so much for asking. So tell me, it's been really a long time we had a session together. How's things with
Yeah,
you?
everything is going, I think, on the right track. I'm just trying
Hmm,
to make myself better every day.
lovely to know that everything is on track. Great. Okay.
Yeah.
And how Saturday has been treating you so far?
Yeah, it was good. Not Nothing is special. I was just taking classes and I got free. I thought I will be when I saw your message, so I thought that I will, try my best to get free at 10, but that kids habit is really and even they were, making me late right now also. Then I said, okay, we'll continue on Monday. So
Okay, okay, okay. So you take offline coachings, right?
yes, yes.
Got it, got it. Okay, so you were occupied since morning.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Today I
And
booked.
what about your day?
Hmm.
What
I
about
have
your
one.
day?
Yeah, I just woke up, I cleaned the room, and then I did the shadowing first. And after that, I had a session around 8 a.m. Around 8 a.m., I had the session, but the person didn't join. I don't know what was the issue. I just was waiting in the session for around 15 to 20 minutes. Then I stopped, and then I messaged in the group that if somebody is available for this session. Because the person didn't join, then I thought, let me just utilize my time here. Somebody is available. Yeah, that's why. But yeah, and right before this session, I had my breakfast. That's all. Yeah.
And
So
what
it
is your plan for today?
plan for today is same. I had a special session with a YouTuber around 12, and then I don't have any other session today. Only paid session I have around 8 p.m. So throughout the day, I'll do my editing part, and I'll consume content, I'll read book, I'll write something. So it is like my day, you can say. I have only session in the evening, so it's free kind of. But I have to work for YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
right, right.
you?
Okay, may I know that which book you are reading nowadays?
The mother in I never knew. The mother I never knew. Written by Sudha.
Okay, great.
This is what I'm reading. So, what's your plan for the day?
Yes, for day, nothing special. I will just do some house chores. It's remaining a little bit, and then my study.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I watched one of your videos today in the morning, and you were sharing that you are doing your PhD now. And I guess we had a session when you were doing your master's.
No, but that time I didn't take an admission in this
Okay,
when
okay.
we
So
had a session.
you have just done your master.
Yes, yes.
Now you have started. Okay, so congratulations for that first. You will
Thank
be
you.
Dr. Sakshi. Yeah, I wanted to know one more thing that what is the right pronunciation of your name? Is it Sakshi or Sha? It is Sakshi, right?
Yes, yes. Sakshi.
She.
Sa. Yeah, we write Sa and Sakshi, so it's okay.
Sakshi. So let me practice so sounds today by taking your name again and again. That would be right. Yeah, great. Okay. Hmm. So tell me, how are you? Tell me, Sakshi, how are you trying to enhance your communication skills nowadays, or what is that helping you a lot in improving your English?
Okay. So, as I was doing in the beginning, that listening and reading, so I'm doing the same thing. But right now, I'm also attending some session like my with co-learners, and yeah, one or two paid session also I'm doing. I'm providing, I can say. So that's why, because of my practice and with co-learners and with YouTuber also, I'm having sessions. And apart from that, yes, reading book. Nowadays only I'm doing this.
Okay, As you have started your PhD too, so you have to write the thesis. So that would be like a
Yes,
for your
yes,
practice.
that work is also so now. Right now, we just have to read,
Hmm.
read all every topic thoroughly and understand them, and
So
so
a lot
this
of
reading part is.
you are doing it means like you are talking to YouTubers, you are providing paid sessions, you are taking offline coaching, you are doing your PhD, you are working on your communication skills. How do you manage all of that? There are a lot of things on your table.
Yes, I think everything is correlated with each other,
Hmm.
right? So everything is related to study. That's why it's easy.
Mhm. Got it. Got it. Okay. So,
Yeah.
when you provide session, how do you like? Do you provide grammar classes, especially, or do you provide practice sessions for as like conversation?
Okay. So grammar actually, most of the people they're focusing on speaking part. So now I'm, having 2, 3 sessions, 2, 3, yes. Um, they need only, they just want to enhance their spoken part. So they don't need to dive into the grammar concept. Whenever we need, we just talk about it little bit. But mostly we are focusing on speaking. I can come up with a topics and some activities so that they can speak more and more
Absolutely. Yes. So, do you take like every single day or on alternate days?
every single day.
Every single day. It means you provide 6 days a week,
Yes, Monday
Monday
to Saturday.
to Saturday. And are they one-on-one or group sessions?
One on one session.
One-on-one session. Okay. Have you tried group sessions?
No, not yet.
And would you like to?
Yeah, of course. And when I ask them, okay, so they always say, yes, I want to attend this kind of group session because I'm very comfortable in front of you, but I want to see myself that am I able to speak in front of people or not. Then I said, okay, definitely I would try to do something like this.
Hmm. Yes, that would be fun, more fun for you, and at the same time, that would be little challenging for you to conduct a group session.
Yeah.
But once you start doing it, you will automatically start enjoying, and you will push yourself a bit more, your boundaries. You will think out of the box, and you will learn a lot from those sessions. Because it is again a skill
Yes.
to master and how to handle 3, 4 people in a group and provide right feedback and listen to them attentively, everyone, and write down, note everything what they are saying and where they are lacking, what are the things. So this is challenging but great for your personal learning, personal growth. I am doing
Yes.
it. I initially when I started, every
Mhm.
single day I was like praying before the session so that I would be able to conduct it properly or not. So, but initially 1 to 3 sessions, I felt that every time, like before session, I was doing the breathing exercises too and all that because I had
Oh,
the intermediate learners in the group. So when you have all three in a group session, all three or four are intermediates. You are also at the same level, so it becomes a little challenging to handle that but I did my learning first a lot and then I think I learned a lot from those sessions, so you should also try that. Okay.
definitely. Definitely. I want to know one more thing, that do you need to prepare yourself before joining any session? Like, I mean, uh, I'm talking about paid session, not normal conversation, but do you need to prepare yourself in for
Hmm.
paid sessions?
A little bit every time because I have to provide feedback too. So if I am a little prepared, then I can focus on them. Otherwise, I will
Hmm.
while listening to them or while giving sessions, I have to think about what is next or what is that. So I want to be free from my mind so I can focus on them. So I prepare a little bit. The topic also I prepare and like
Mhm.
how the person like after 1 or 2 session you get to know like how the person is doing or what is his
Yes.
level of English. So according to that you can prepare a bit so you can give the right feedback now like if he is lacking in how to start the conversation if he is lacking in They know how to add the others, different sentences, the how to use connectors. So according to that, you can prepare a bit. Or some people have problem with using articles, prepositions, purpose. According to learner, I prepare a bit, and that is required, I
Yeah.
guess. And everyone should do that, right? What do
Yes.
you do?
Yes. Right. I also feel that, right, I need to prepare a little bit at least what I'm going to ask, and what are some activities that we are going to do in the session. So that's why.
Because in the session you can not think about the activity, or you can not think about immediately, spontaneously about the topic. So you should be prepared a
Hmm.
little. Okay. So
Yeah.
as you know, we have to, in order to be proficient in this language, we have to write, listen to something, and then speak every day. So what is that one practice you like the most, and what is that one
Hmm.
practice you like the least?
Okay. So one activity I would say that listening is one of my favorite things I would say, and I give completely credit to the listening, that whatever I have learned, I mean, I learn a lot from the reading also and by writing also, but I learn a lot while listening. So that's why this is one of my favorite activity, and I always recommend to anyone, recommend to everyone that you should definitely do this activity.
Hmm.
Very less effort you have to put, and very so many, I think it will definitely beneficial for you, and you don't need to put more effort, right? And
Yeah.
also you will get a lot of knowledge, whether you are interested in news or in podcast or any spiritual topic, or any movies or anything, right? It completely varies person to person, but listening is something is really very helpful. Whatever I have learned just by listening. And writing is something that is the least, I would say. I'm really not interested, but yeah, I'm interested in writing, Hindi stories and poetries and all. But when it comes to writing practice, so sometimes that makes me really bored. So that's why
You feel
I would
mundane,
say writing.
right?
Yeah, this is really mundane, right?
Same. But if I talk about myself, I enjoy the most is shadowing nowadays. And I do shadowing, I enjoy a lot because speaking, listening, I don't think like speaking is the second that I enjoy the most, talking to people from different diverse background. But shadowing is one that fascinates me a lot lately. Apart from that, if I talk about the practice which I like the least is again writing. But in that, I have observed that it is difficult for me to start writing, to pick a notebook,
Mhm.
pick the pen, and start writing. But once I start, I enjoy it. Once I start, I get a lot of thoughts, a lot of things in my mind. Okay, I can mention, that I can mention, and use this word, use it, that word, use that idiom, like this. I get a lot of content once I start writing. But the difficult part is to start. So that is what I don't like. But once I start, I enjoy. I cannot say that I don't enjoy, but again, like if you talk about household chores, it is difficult for us to start doing that. But once you start, you are able to complete it, right? I have I have heard that like they are able to do it, but it is difficult for them to wake up and get up for the work. Once they start, they are able to
Mhm.
complete. The same happens with me in writing part. Yeah. Okay. And
Yeah.
how are you learning vocabulary nowadays? Are you doing something separately?
Yes, for vocabulary, there are some Telegram channel I have joined. So I go there and I read some question there, and I picked some idioms and vocabulary and phrases, and I noted down that, and I search the meaning. Then I try to use them in my throughout the day. I try to use them, and when I attend the paid session or in conversation or anything, so I try to use that particular word that I have learned today. And so continuously when I repeat that word, so definitely I can recall that easily.
Okay, great, great. And whose video nowadays you are watching a lot?
Nowadays, I'm just randomly picking up the videos.
Okay, so it is not conversational videos, like anything, whatever comes in your browser.
Yes, sometime conversational videos, sometime podcast, or sometime any news channel, as any news
Hmm.
and any story, biographies, book summaries. So randomly nowadays, I'm speaking.
Okay, great.
Sometime content related to my subject and my topic. I just start to listening that.
Lovely. Okay. And what about your YouTube channel? How's it going nowadays? And what's the plan? What's the next thing that you are planning
Yes, so it's okay, I would say. And I'm trying to upload videos every day because that is also the part of my learning. Because every day when I have a conversation and then I edit that, editing is not that much, but when I upload that, so every day I learn something, and
to do?
related to YouTube also. So somewhere I would say that this is also the part of my learning, so I try to do that every day. And simultaneously I'm learning also and working on YouTube also,
Great.
so I'm doing it. Yeah.
You are versatile. You are able to handle all the things, and you are able to manage your time well. Great. Okay. How's your the friend? I remember vividly. Remember you have a friend you used to have.
Inka.
Who's it? Priyanka. Yeah. She messaged me, I guess, many times, and she was asking for a session, but I was really occupied. So I think we will have a session tomorrow, maybe on Sunday. Yeah.
Hmm.
How is she doing?
Yeah.
Are you guys still talking to each other? Like, are you guys still recording
Yeah.
this?
Right now, actually, earlier when we had started, so we were talking to each other every single day. I'm talking about before our YouTube channel, but when I started that, and she is also completely occupied in her studies, and I'm also, completely indulged in my studies. So that's why we are not able to connect every day, because earlier we used to connect every single day for 30 and 40 minutes. But nowadays things has changed, but yeah, we are still in connect, I would say. Yeah. So when we want to ask anything, so yeah, we can, send message to each other.
Oh, great. So, did you guys meet only online or you have any offline connection?
No, no, no. We met only, yeah, online. It's
Great.
been 1.5, I think around 2 years back, I met with her.
Wow. Lovely that you have now a strong bond. Like you share a strong.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, what will be the impact on your life once you become a professional communicator?
Okay. So first and foremost thing is that I would able to, enhance my confidence. I think this is the main problem that I can see right now. Of course, I am a confident person, no doubt, but when it comes to speaking in, front of so many people, I mean only in English,
Hmm.
and somewhere this is a doubt that, okay, am I wrong and all this kind of. But when I get sure, okay, now I'm a fluent speaker, right, I'm good at this thing. So first of all, I will definitely able to enhance my confidence.
Hmm.
And yes, this is really, important for me, I would say, because learning and teaching, because I'm really interested in teaching also. So first I have to learn it, I have to master this language.
Hmm.
So
Okay. So I asked, once you are very professional communicator, so it means once you become very professional communicator, that will open a lot of doors for you. You will get a lot of opportunities in the same
yeah.
field, and yeah, you will be confident at that time for sure because you are still working. So maybe once you will be professional, that time you will be even able to inspire others too, to help them
Right.
gain confidence, to help them get fluency in English, right? So this is again your passion to teach. Yeah. Okay. So according to you, how a person can be indispensable in the corporate world nowadays.
I think English is the biggest barrier, I would say, because I heard most of the people they say if I know English, I can get a job in very reputed company or in their dream company if they are good at this language. So I think when once they become good in this language, or they are they have a good communication, they have a good English, so I think they can become, I think, indispensable, right?
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Having great communication skills is one of the significant skills.
Yes.
Additionally, you should be very good at, the person should be very good at problem solving skills. And nowadays, we cannot deny that a person who knows how to use AI tools efficiently gets more
Right.
attention or gets selected, right?
Yes, this
Communication
is really.
skill was always there and still it is. But now AI is again one more thing that is added in that particular list, that you should know how to use AI properly. And because of that, there are a lot of courses in the market that learn how to use
Hmm.
ChatGPT. I don't know even the tool's name apart from ChatGPT. But yeah,
Hmm.
we are in the market because of those requirements. And do you think that because of AI tools, people will lose their jobs?
I would say I think 50% chances, because somewhere I think it is increasing jobs also, right? Because at least it is not, it's not like that, okay, if AI is there, so everything, like we can understand like this, if computer is there, mobile phone is there, so it does not mean that it can do everything, right? For
Hmm.
operating them, we need person. So I think same goes with the AI also. AI can do everything, but but who is making that, who is doing that? For that we need person also. The person, they should very intellectual, so they can do it, right? They can manage it properly. So, and yes, on the other hand, that as I already said, that 50-50 chances is there. So, on the other hand, I would say yes, definitely. And it's losing our productivity also, because I heard and I saw so many friends of mine, they always say, okay, you want the script, you can go to the chat GPT. You want this, you can go to the chat GPT. But I don't prefer it, because it's losing our productivity. So it's not right to go always chat gpt. Okay, when it's an emergency, you don't have any option, right? So then you can go there, but every time just you are completely depend on that, that's not right. And yes, your question was that, let me come back to the question. So yes, it's somewhere it's losing job also, but somewhere it's creating an opportunity also.
So it means a person has great command over AI, can get even promotions, can get even the higher salary and a good post in a repetitive company, right? Yeah. Okay. So we
Right.
absolutely we have to operate AIs. They are not going to work on their
Yeah.
own, but we have to operate. Yeah, right. Okay. Do you have any question for me? Because I
Okay.
have to
One
ask.
last. Yeah, yeah. One question I want to ask, that I have also seen some ads and this thing. Yes, I know that we can learn English without grammar. So, do you think that when we are when we are learning, so we don't need grammar, or we don't need to talk about the grammar topic? We can just skip it, and we can just talk about this. We can just focus on the spoken English. So I want to know about your opinion. What do you think, that is it possible not to talk about grammar, only just focus on speaking?
It is possible, but depends
Mm.
how you. It is possible that you can learn grammar without focusing separately on grammar, because that's what I did. I learned grammar through listening and reading. I hate grammar patterns, like learning them separately. I hate. So I learned only through listening and reading. But it is not like that. If a person doesn't even understand English, when the two people are talking and the person who is watching is not able to understand, like in which tense they are talking, like if they are talking in present, past, future, then he should, I guess, must focus on grammar patterns separately, learn a bit. Because otherwise, I again shared in one of my conversations that one of my students, one day my mother was sick. So next day she asked me, she was talking in present, like how is she doing now? That was
Hmm.
her question. But how she asked, how was she now? So I said, no, how is she now? Because that will change the whole context, whole meaning. She is still alive. So say, how is she now doing?
Right.
So you should know, like, is and was is very basic. Like, you should know we use is in present, we use was in past. So if you don't know even that much, you need to focus on grammar separately. But at the same time, like about you, and if I talk about you and me, we both enjoy listening a lot. But at the same time,
Yeah.
a person who doesn't even understand will not enjoy listening part a lot, because he will feel bored, he will feel monotonous this practice, because he's not getting anything what they are saying, what they are talking about. So he will not at the like first he is not enjoying. Then how will he will be able to learn the grammar patterns through listening, right?
Right.
So when you are enjoying, you will consume content every single day. You will read every single day. I know many people who don't like reading. So if they don't like reading, they don't like listening, if they don't understand what they are reading, what they are listening, how they will be able to learn the grammar patterns? And they need to practice or learn some. So it depends on the person's level, person's perception, person's interest. Like, we both learned English. I guess you also learned the grammar patterns previously. So it depends on your interest. And I guess anytime I suggest to my students to like find your own ways, what works well for you. Like reading, listening,
Hmm.
work well. And I think it worked in many people's life. But it doesn't mean that it will help you too. Maybe you need grammar patterns first, then you will be able to speak. Some people do not need grammar patterns first. They start speaking. First, they speak incorrectly. Gradually, they improve. And first, you find to know your interest, your way. At the same time, you should
Hmm.
be very consistent with the same craft. If you are
Right.
planning to learn grammar patterns through listening, you have to listen to something every single. Otherwise, you will forget. Right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So this is. I hope you. I hope I answered your question.
Right. 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 I understood, right. So it depends, right? It varies person to person. Or we can also say the long story short is that we don't need to dive into the grammar, because if we start to learn separately each and every topic, this is very vast, right? So instead of just focusing on grammar separately each and every topic, we can start focusing on listening.
Mm,
Yeah, but yeah, provided that that person at least should able to understand whatever he or she is listening to.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Anything else that I can help you with?
Yeah. Okay, so what are you would you like to suggest some channels for listening uh,
For
that
listening,
is
uh,
yeah.
shadowing with one of the channels. I don't remember the channel name, but I remember the women's name, that is Hedar. Hedar. So the channel name is, I guess, Ready to Pronunciation, something like that. I'll share the link on WhatsApp.
Okay, you can.
One more
Yeah,
is
definitely.
Luke's English podcast. You can watch. You must have heard about Luke's English podcast.
I didn't hear it. You can share with me
Okay,
if
yeah, I'll
possible.
share both the channels with you. Yeah. Okay, then we can now just wind the session up right here. And one last question. What's the plan for the weekend? Tomorrow is Sunday, so what are you going to do?
Okay. So for weekend, yes, as my exams are going on, my that computer diploma I'm doing. So for that, so I have exams, so I just have to prepare for that on 10, on 12, and on 14. So this week I have exams.
Okay, okay. So you are really occupied and you are doing one more thing is, again, I got to know that you are doing simultaneously. Wow, superb. I'm just doing the taking sessions, learning English and providing, yeah, working on YouTube this much. But I'm quite content with whatever I'm doing. That is, I guess, more important. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, don't you watch any movie? Okay, you have examination. That's why you are studying. If you don't have any particular examination around the corner, so do you prefer to watch movie or something on weekend?
Yes, when there is no exam. Actually, I'm real. Movies are something that really, rarely. Yeah, I watch.
Really? I too,
Yeah.
but nowadays, like the pronunciation of each word and the way they speak fascinates me a lot. So that's why I've
Hmm.
started, but I watch only on Sundays. So this Sunday I'm
Oh.
going to watch movies. We Can Be Heroes. I saw reel. I saw reel, yes, on Instagram maybe, or maybe in short videos on YouTube. Where Priyanka
Hmm.
Chopra and some of the things I watched. Then I got to know about the movie We Can Be Heroes. Then I searched on Netflix. I got there, so I decided to I'll watch on time. So tomorrow I'll watch that. Okay then.
Okay.
Now we can wind this session up right here. Thank you so much for connecting to me. It was very relaxing and soothing conversation I had with
Thank you so much. And I got so many answers that I wanted to ask, but I thought that you are the right person for answer these questions.
you. Oh my God, this means a lot to me. Thanks so much. And
Yeah.
yeah, bye. Have a great day ahead.
Yeah. Thanks. Have a good day.